Number 15. I used to work with kids as a camp counselor. It's a big summer camp type deal where kids come with their class. All the teachers are there, a number of volunteer parents, camp staff, and us usual volunteers. To the kids, counselors are in this cool middle ground between adults and childhood. So very, very often are these children the targets of the kids' crushes. Oh, well, the camp counselors themselves. Okay. There are various ways to address this, but the general idea is don't discourage it and stay on task. Discourage? You mean encourage? Oh my God, that'd be a completely different scenario. This particular week, I was the object of a few cabins' affections. And as usual, I did my part to stay on task, not encouraging it, and gave administrators a heads up. This is standard routine. At lunch, I'm calling in groups by cabin number, and they are all filing into the cafeteria. One of the girls that was filling in jumped out of line to give me a hug before she went in. Okay. I was responded with a dismissive, yeah, keep it moving, everybody, and that was it. Literally thought nothing of it. Halfway through lunch, I'm pulled into the camp chief's office, where for the next hour, he's grilling me about what the fuck was I up to with these kids, and he's accusing me of molesting a kid. Said that I'd been reported, wanted to hear it from me directly. It wasn't until the end of the discussion that I was told that I was reported by parents who witnessed the hug, that I was probably doing something to the kids. Keeping in mind the hugging incident was in front of at least 80 kids and 15 plus adults. After that, nothing else was said, but I was rattled. Like a baby rattle, baby. Like a baby rattle. I was a regular volunteer there for years, but I never went back. They asked me a number of times to come back, but nope. To this day, I all but completely refuse to be alone with any young girls where there are not other adults present. Doors open, witnesses 20 years later, and I'm still rattled about it. Well, ain't nothing wrong with being safe. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nothing wrong with being safe. Don't know if that counts, but this was nothing that ever went to the police or anything. Few days walking around camp and an accused pedo was enough of a taste for me. Well, damn. Wait a minute. You hear that? Maybe it's one of the fans from outside. Let me adjust the audio here. Yeah. That fixed it. Hello to everybody in this stream chat. Here's hoping you're having a wonderful night and that things are, great for you. That you had a good day as well. And that at the very least you can unwind. Maybe you're watching this during the day, and if you're at work or school or just needing a distraction, I'm here for you. I love you, and I hope that you feel loved. Even if you don't want to take it from me. Choosy. As we continue up the list, we arrive at number 14. Oh, I just realized this is a bit of a downer list. Deal with it, all right? Get into my Discord if you want to, be picked up. There's usually somebody embarrassing himself in there. Got him. I was a few weeks into my first management role in my life. I was assistant manager at a movie theater. One of the female employees behind the counter stand wasn't restocking her stuff, so I asked her rather politely to restock her station. This was a regular part of the job, and something that all concession employees knew they had to do, so it was not out of the ordinary for me to request this. She apparently got upset, and when I asked her to do her job, and she filed for a sexual harassment claim against me. Nothing ever happened because of the lack of evidence. I considered myself lucky because I already had a good reputation, and everyone knew the real story, so I didn't really lose any credibility at all. Wasn't really a big deal. Well, when you got that evidence, when you got that evidence, boy, you can stay free. You can stay a free man. Not everybody's so lucky. Which is why you should stay behind. You should get PTSD like that first dude in that story. Get some hot PTSD. Stay in front of some cameras. Don't trust anybody. Galactic Kid said, rap. Y'all rolled up in here in what you think is correcting me, but I know what I'm doing. You already know I know what I'm doing. All right. As we roll up this list of rap stories, okay? Number 13. Keep your shoes clean. Number 13. How about some ice cream? Dia?
You have ice cream.
Well, what? Because we actually do have ice cream. And we have Magic Shell, too. Which is like the hottest part of the ice cream. Yeah, I don't even know. Number 13. I've posted this before, so just going to copy and paste. By the way, guys, I'm going to keep rapping all of the entry numbers, with the really shitty dad raps. Unless I am donated to stop. You can go to the wish list, or you can hit me with a normal donation, but the raps will continue. Please, Kyle, stop. Back in college, a girlfriend broke up with me, but a couple of weeks later, we had sex. Well, ping pong. We both regretted it immediately, but things happen. She told her friend about it, and her friend tried to convince her that I had bing-bonged her. Hit her with that snuggle, some of the non-consensual. My ex tried explaining that she had initiated it. It was an impulse thing, but she wanted it at the time and only regretted it after it was done because it had confused our otherwise clean breakup. Nope, her friend just insisted that she had been snuggled, and this friend then went around telling people that we were into some rough sex, of course, and clearly anyone that is into that is a total rapper, right? For her part, my ex tried to clear things up as much as she could, but some people just don't care about the truth, even if it comes straight from the victim, because they have a narrative to follow. Can you imagine being so bored that this is your life? Oh my God. Thankfully, the friend stopped spreading the rumor and it never reached the police, campus security, or administrators. Probably the worst part about the whole thing was that the year prior, I had been sexually bing-bonged by a girl at a party. Never reported because of the denial and the fact that men can't be rapped. Oh boy. It's a bit of that sexism. I was saying this to Dia earlier. People in a relationship, if the dude dies, that's really sad, and the people around the girl will help her mourn and help her get over it and do what they can, send her some gift cards, some flowers, take her out to go do something. But if the girl dies, boy, the man's what we call a suspect. What did you do? What did you do? How's that for equality, boys? Yeah. Plus the girl's family probably gonna hate your ass. That's the real fear. Okay? Face Roll Tactics says, I had a summer similar experience. No, my God. I don't know why I just saw I saw summer there. And the words I had above it. It's like a t-shirt or something. And I was like, I had a summer. Sorry. I had a similar experience at summer camp. I'm still shook to this day. Well, hopefully people can keep their peanut butter out of your chocolate until you say it's okay. You have to consent. Oh, you have to consent. Number 12. What rhymes with 12, Dia?
I don't know. The only thing that came to mind was...
Okay, number 12. Allow me to delve into your butt crack. Smear it up nice. Give you a heart attack.
Rhymes with 12.
Schmelv, get a load of this mother bell. Don't you have teacups you need to be talking to right now, Belle? Got him. Hit him with a Beauty and the Beast reference, you know? That's what they love. Oh my god. Fast forward to Christmas, gotta teach these elves. Oh god. Number 12. I got accused once at a house party for bringing a passed out girl to a cab. Lucky for me, the separate cab I called for myself showed up seconds later and I pieced out real quick. You know what it's like? If somebody threw a baby at you, you probably not catch it because then it would be yours and you in trouble. You know what I'm talking about? Don't catch a baby if they throw it to you. Swat that to the ground. I'm kidding. It's a stolen joke. But I like to think that the same thing applies to women. You know? Don't do it. Yeah, I know you want to help, but there's not enough sunlight in the world to light the path to keep you innocent when they fill up a jury with a bunch of people that are like, look at him, he's guilty, he's got the look. That's the look. That's the look. The look of ripe. The look of ripe? That's how I'm saying ripe from now on. Hello, Hadu. It's been a while since I've seen you. Look at you, stunting on everybody in the chat with your blue moderator wrench. Wow, Hadu. How have you been doing? You know, angered any crazy lesbian women lately? Oh my god, sorry. I feel like the lesbian was trying to jump into me. Can I you know what? If somebody gets something from the wish list or donates tonight, I'm gonna share an anecdote about Dia and I's trip to the grocery store. Because I don't know what made it come out of my mouth earlier today, but it really did. And I don't even think she remembers what I'm talking about because I spit like mad bullshit when I'm talking to Dia all the time. So, number 11. Take you straight to heaven. Introduce you to my mate named Blevin. He likes ice cream, but not the mint. He wants the chips inside, but not the quintuple. Okay. Prepare for trouble. I got a Meowth and he has a friend named Shuckle. Does Shuckle rhyme with trouble, Dia?
Kind of.
Yeah, that's what we call a kinda rhyme. Alicia McNeil says, hello, I hope everyone's having a good day. Number 11. My ex-girlfriend's mother of my daughter falsely accused me and my father of molesting my daughter during a custody battle when she felt like she was losing. I bet this is very common in custody battles. You know what I mean? If a custody battle could be comparable to something that we all can understand, it would be like a match of Yu-Gi-Oh! Okay? So you got your cards, she's got her cards. You know, you're scared, oh man, does anybody have the blue eyes? Is somebody going to get all the pieces for Exodia? But then she just puts down, oh, you have activated my trap card. I play the you touched me and I didn't consent to it in defense mode. How do you do that? How do you just whip it out, you know? I remember back in the day, the race card was pretty like edgy. You know, you want to push that. That's like pretty wild. But these days, oh my God. Just go straight for the ruin the life button, you know? Someone find me a meme where like somebody is like raising their hand high over their head about to slap a button. My God. My lawyer said that this is common. Oh my God. And that it pretty much works every time. She called it the atom bomb of strategies when it comes to gaining custody. I immediately lost all rights to my daughter, was placed on supervised visitation, despite there being absolutely no evidence, and the district attorney clearing us of any wrongdoing No, the attorney clearing us of any wrongdoing, it still completely destroyed my relationship with my daughter and pretty much my life for a while. I eventually regained custody, but that was only after a lengthy trial and several thousands of dollars in court and lawyer fees. Even then, things were still never the same. I recently lost all contact with my daughter and decided to just try and move on because the whole situation was so difficult to deal with. It completely destroyed my trust in people, and I'm currently seeing a therapist to deal with it all. Wouldn't it just be easier to not have kids at all? And then when these hoes, they start fucking tripping, just be glad you don't have a freaking baby in there. Or had a baby in there that exploded out and now she's trying to hit you with a baby tax? Girl, you trying to hit me with a baby tax? Girl, this girl trying to hit me with a baby tax? Nope. You'll never get this baby batter. Why haven't I tied my tubes? Is that what they call it? No. They call it the snip snip. Bruh. But if the lady dies, you're a suspect, okay? Girl dies, oh my, you did it. Check his freezer. What's in look for the drums. Get some shovels, guys. You buried her, you son of a bitch. You get that bloodhound out here. Smell it, boy. Smell it good. Number 10. Ask me when. Do I remember the time that Sven, which is my Russian friend, could count to 10? But then again, Sven transitioned into a woman. Nice. Now Sven goes by Svenlana. Got him. Number 10. Refused to sleep with a drunk woman. She claimed that I rapped her and knocked her up. Gonna need to see some of that baby proof. Her friends corroborated it. I passed the lie detector and the DNA test. Lie detector test can be tricked. Why they're still being used is just the biggest joke of law in